And we start with a developing story. A North Glen father accused of starting a house fire with his 2 children still inside.
And 7 News has learned police across the metro area had been following and checking up on the man all night. The fire at the townhouse near 112th and York and North Glen actually came 2 hours after police had first responded to a call that he drove across a lawn in Aurora.
We have team coverage of this developing story, starting with Lance Hernandez live at the scene. Lance, police were there when the fire started, and they're still there now.
And police have been here since 4 o'clock this morning when they received a report of a domestic assault at that house. Now, when they arrived, they found a woman screaming in the front yard. We spoke with a neighbor who heard those same screams.
And she's like, "He's killing my children. He's killed my children."
Next door neighbor Jeannie Starkman couldn't believe it when the woman told her that her husband had set fire to the house with the kids still inside. Firefighters raced up to the second floor to rescue the children.
It was like a movie, like you see people hold a body. Her arms were dangling.
Police say the front door was barricaded shut. They had to force entry to try to get to the kids. You can see evidence markers just inside that door. Both kids were unconscious when firefighters pulled them out. And did it look like that unconsciousness was a result of the smoke?
You know, it's hard to determine that.
Police spent the day removing bags of evidence and towed 2 cars as they tried to piece together what happened. Starkman says the woman told her there was a fight and that her estranged husband shoved her head into a wall.
Her forehead was like 2 times the size of a normal forehead. She had blood running down her side of her face. Her eye was practically closed. It was awful.
Unbelievable. I don't know what's wrong with people.
Neighbors say the couple are nice people. One said the Johnsons helped them with their yard work and seemed like an all-American family. Now they're shaking their heads.
I say if you wanted to take your life, but don't ever take your children with you, especially the innocent babies.
Now, all 4 family members were taken to local hospitals, we are told. All of them are in critical condition. 2 officers were also overcome by smoke trying to get those kids out of that house. We are told those officers are okay. We are also told that the family's dog was overcome by smoke. It came to when officers were here. It has been taken to a 24-hour vet. In North Glen, Lance Hernandez, 7 News.
Thank you, Lance. We continue our team coverage with 7 News reporter Dayle Cedars, who's live in Aurora, where we've uncovered a series of strange events that started this whole thing.
And Mike, they're startling, really, especially knowing what we do now. It all started shortly after 2 o'clock this morning. William Johnson, the father, reportedly drove over the lawn at those apartments you could see behind me there. That is when the wife called 911. 7 News actually obtained the radio traffic. Listen in.
The male half was in a black Mitsubishi, drove the car on the grass of the building.
Now, after that happened, when police arrived, the mother actually asked police to check in on her children and do a welfare check. We can confirm that North Glen police tell us they actually pulled over Johnson with the 2 children inside that vehicle close to their home. That was around 2:30 this morning. Police tell us, though, that he had not broken any laws at that point, and they had no reason to either take him into custody or take the kids out of his custody. Officers tell us so they let him go. We know the rest of the story from now. 7 News has discovered that the wife actually filed to divorce in January. So just a month ago that was filed. We also checked, and Johnson does not have any criminal record. Reporting live in Aurora, Dayle Cedars, 7 News.
All right, Dayle, thank you. 7 News continues to uncover new information on this story. You'll find updates on our website, thedenverchannel.com, as well as our pages on Facebook and Twitter.